Morning everybody. Here's our daily meditation for the 12th of August. We tend to take language for granted. We use words all the time and expect the meaning of them all to be commonly understood by others without laboriously having to define what we mean. Sadly though, we also live in a society where language is often misused. Words and concepts have been reshaped to fall in line with the prevailing spirit of the age, an age of self-promotion and self-gratification. No concept has undergone more revision than the idea of love itself. Our verse today comes from 2 Samuel 1 and speaks of love, the love of David for his friend Jonathan, and comes from the eulogy which David gives to Jonathan and his father Saul when he hears of their deaths in battle. Verse 26 of chapter 1 says this: "I'm distressed for you, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant have you been to me. Your love to me was extraordinary, surpassing the love of women." Probably says much about the preoccupations of our age that this verse has been used by some to try and give a biblical basis and support for same-sex attraction, when in fact it implies the exact opposite. David's mournful remark does not carry any sexual overtones. Rather, he's talking about a different type of love entirely, one that is completely divorced from any sense of romantic feeling or sexual attraction. David, in his lament, is truly calling attention to Jonathan's love for him, but it was a love that was based on radical self-denial. This was shown by Jonathan in his giving up any right to the throne of Israel back in 1 Samuel 23. Instead, he gave his absolute support to David as the Lord's choice to succeed Jonathan's father Saul, defending David even to the point of risking his life for him. It's interesting that the Bible's sense and definition of true love comes back to this idea of self-giving sacrifice time and time again. It is, of course, fully and finally characterized in the life and mission of Jesus Christ himself, and spoken of as such in 1 John 3:16, which says, "By this we know love, that he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brothers." Christ himself epitomizes and demonstrated true, selfless love when he came to earth as one of us in order to redeem us by his blood, taking the form of a servant and being obedient to death, even death on a cross. This is a much needed reminder for us all, particularly as our age is one where most people talk of love simply as a feel-good concept that is inviolably entwined with our own self-interest. God bless.